Quality Life Podcast, episode 67. What's good, Roti?
Man, what's going on, Mr. Boss? How you doing, man? You good over
Man,
there?
we no complaining, son. No complaining, my brother. No complaining.
Yeah, it ain't no point
No
even doing
complaining
it.
at all, man. Huh?
Yeah, it ain't no point even trying to complain.
No,
Man,
no,
can
man.
you believe it? Bro, can you believe we covered up on 70 of these things, man? With a long
Man,
gap in between too.
yeah, yeah. I can definitely believe it. You know, if people understand how hard we was putting in work early, I I would, and we didn't have unfortunate mishaps, we probably would be sitting
Mm,
on 200 plus episodes right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, I mean, I just hope that everything stay out of our way and we don't have no unfortunate mishaps again, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope we keep building from this. That's it. That's what I hope, bro. Because uh, I do feel like, man, if you really paid attention to like this podcasting game, this podcasting world, and like
Mm,
you know me from way back then. You remember I told you, bro, before there was even a podcast and before any of that, I used to do this with my aunt years ago before people even started getting up on formats like this.
yeah, yeah.
So I've always kind of seen this coming. I've always kind of seen the streaming aid era coming like along the way. I've always kind of had a foresight of seeing that. So I man, with me, it's like I feel like my thing with success is I feel like I'm always ahead of the curve to get
Mm,
to usher in people who gonna turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I feel
yeah.
like I haven't had my day in the sun with a lot of things. I did music for many years, and before the tide changed, man, I was prevalent and doing things before the tide changed. I jumped into this streaming slash podcasting game way before a lot of other people jumped into this game, and
Mm,
I feel like I've always was blessed to work with people and kind of help them understand the foundation and the groundwork and like that real dungeon, that real trench work that got to be done. And then it was
mm,
kind of like it was off to my next season. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I haven't really I've always wanted my own, like entertainment business, my own successful entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I just feel like I was always blessed to be, a visionary, bro. Like I can see people and I kind of just know the vision for their life. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
it's not on some, oh, you just won't, I want to be able to control your life or nothing like that. No, I can see people and I can recognize their gift and I can be like, bro, this is your avenue. This is what you need to do. Sis, this is your avenue. This is what you need to do. That at the end of the day, you might don't see it in yourself, but I was blessed to always kind of be an advocate, be a
mm,
visionary, be like a wise man type figure to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I've always been ahead of a curve. So when you say, man, we on 67 episodes, it don't surprise me, bro, because we
Mm,
supposed to be on 367. If I'm being
yeah.
honest, man, and
Yeah.
a lot of the unfortunate situations, it came from my end. Like I'm a father, I'm a husband, um, I got so many hats. Not to say that you ain't successfully living your life over there, but I have a lot
Yeah.
more things going on that will cause me to be distracted from
Mm,
giving my 100% to this like I need to be. So
mm,
no, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised we at 67, bro. I'm not surprised at all, man. There's so
yeah.
many people that hit me up over the years and was like, bro, where y'all been? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
people that hit me up like, bro, y'all was my favorite podcast. And it was like, bro, man, thanks for the love. we finna get back started, man. But life then gave me a couple uppercuts, man. But the uppercuts were beautiful uppercuts because they woke me up to a lot of stuff.
Okay. And you still here. You know what I'm saying? You still here.
I'm still here. And I'm still pushing.
Piggyback off your earlier point, man. Like, bro, God knows how many conversations we had on the phone just chopping it up. That was lost podcast episodes. If we want to go back to the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were still out there in them clubs gallivanting. You know what I'm saying? We, it wasn't nothing to knock out an hour. You know what I'm saying? Talk about life, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
We wasn't. And hey, man, remember back then when I used to walk like in the club and outside the club with the camera and catch people doing all that. Like I've been on that type of like catching that streaming life. I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just man, I would get in the thick of the era change. And I would be right there in the thick of the era change, and something would happen, something unfortunate would happen. Whether it was a mistake that I made, a boneheaded decision that I made that slowed me down, or I was surrounded by people that I was trying to help see the light that couldn't see the light. You know what I'm saying? So one of the two ways, man, it was like I've always been blessed to see an era switching over. I've always been blessed to see that, man. And I'm blessed to still be here in 2026, man, being able to still lock in with my boy and just try to get this thing to the next level.
Yeah, man, we still here.
Yeah, so but before that, man, before we get into our house cleaning, bro, let me go ahead. Let me drop this email real quick. It is QLIFE3@gmail.com. QLIFE3@gmail.com. That's the email, man. If y'all are watching the podcast, y'all want to lock in with us, y'all want to be a part of the show, hit the email. That's going to be the fastest way that y'all going to get in touch with us. Starting next episode, we are going to get a banner and we're going to put the email on so y'all can see it throughout the podcast. Several different times throughout the podcast, we're going to put that email up so y'all know what it is. Whenever we drop clips from the episode, we're going to actually put the email inside of the description of the clip. So y'all going to be able to see that email and get to us like ASAP through that email. Now, y'all can always go and watch, the episodes in its entirety on Quality Life Podcast, 1938 on YouTube.
38.
That's the Quality Life Podcast page that Rotig is manning down. I do have my personal Messiah Boss page, but I did have all the previous podcast episodes. I'm going to get my page back. I'm just going to do some things right now, but when I get that page back, I'm going to come back and reload and upload these episodes that we have done thus far, and y'all will be able to get to that Messiah Boss page and see the episodes in its entirety too. If y'all just want to be riding in your car and you want to listen to the episodes, you can go to the Anchor app. The Anchor app, which is hooked to Spotify. The Anchor app, you can go get Quality Life Podcast, all the episodes, man. We're going to have them all up there. Like I said, I'm going to upload some of these new ones when I get my Anchor app back. And, we're going to get this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you can get at us on Facebook. You can get at me at Don Boss. On Facebook, you can get at Raw T on Facebook. You can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. You know what I'm saying? You can get at me on Instagram too. But with that being said, bro, what we got going on tonight, man? What's your
I got a little special house cleaning, man. Look,
okay.
I'm gonna definitely shout out, what I'm saying, my poker brethren, Dylan, JC, and my boy Zach. We all, after we filmed episode 66 about a week ago, the next day, I went out to the casino with them boys, you know what I'm saying, and they significant others. Your boy was Dolo, you know what I'm saying?
You went to the casino?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we was out there for a couple days, man. We went to Kushada. Is Kushada and the Bear? Like it's them two.
Oh, okay.
Lake Charles, you know what I'm saying?
Lake Charles, y'all had a good time.
Man, that's my first man. The first night I did. Man, hey, look, hey, I got on that blackjack table. I was feeling good, man. Boy, went back the next night, got me, man. Look, air deflated. That's how they get you. But like, you know what I'm saying? It was a good experience, man. We had a good time out there. You know what I'm saying? Special shout out to them boys.
So,
man.
on that first night, did you win? Did you hit big? Did
you
win
something? Yeah. Came up a little C note. Gave right back to him the next night, man. Hey, you know, your boy's feeling good, man. You know, but you know, overall it was a good experience, man. Had a good time. Had a good time with the fellas, man. You know, my boys took their wives, their significant others, fiancés, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was cool, man. It was, it was a good time, bro. You know, special shout out to them, man. Shout out to my boy Dre Day, my boy Pat, Smiley Face. Shout out to my boy the Don Dada, Troy Denise at TroyDenise.com, man. She doing big things, man. She be going like hella viral on her posts on IG and social media and all that, man. Y'all ladies, check her out. She gonna have something for y'all, man. Check her out. You know, shout out to my boy Messiah Boss, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you say, you taking them uppercuts in stride, and we here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even with the you know, the delay or the break, you know what I'm saying? We here. You know, it's like, you know, I think I'm about to start putting this in every house cleaning segment. Because if you would have told me, you know, when we was out there in them clubs that I would have been the one podcasting with you, I wouldn't have believed you, kid. It wouldn't have, not me. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yeah, you in class. I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even Speedy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Speedy and Twin, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them boys,
man. Much love, man. I would have thought you would have did it with them because you know me, man. I be in the background chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, you never know what life gonna take you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, man, it's an honor to be here, man. Just shout out to everybody that's showing us love and haters too. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you done with your house cleaning, man, my house cleaning, for me, bro, just like I'm always say, man, shout out to people who going hard, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And on top of that, you know what, bro?
No doubt.
Shout out to people who going hard. I'm always give my my utmost respect to people who going hard. But especially, bro, my house cleaning right here, man. Shout out to everybody who looking in the face of adversity, and they really want to make the wrong decision, thinking they gonna come up, but they hold fast to their morals, and they see it through, and they weather the storm, and they do the right thing, and they make the right decision, and they choose the right path. Shout out to them people, bro, because not knocking everybody.
That's a struggle.
Not knocking everybody. Yeah. It's a struggle. Like some people really be like, nah, bro, it's just easy to do the right thing. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. But at the same time, bro, when your back is against the wall and you have done everything that you could possibly do the honest way, and ain't nothing falling out the sky into your laps, ain't no miracles just popping up in your house like out of nowhere, and you really faced with that decision of, bro, I could really go do something strange for some change, and I can just kind of just sit back and just, even if it don't happen right now, my freedom I still got, you know what I'm saying? My peace I still got. Yeah, I'm a little upset. Things ain't rocking my way, but you know what? I'm going to hold fast to something good that's possibly going to happen to me and my surrounding, the blessings around the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and stick fast to my morals. I ain't going to put no more evil in the air, and I'm just going to keep on, sticking to this, to the right path. Shout out to them people right there, bro. That's my house cleaning right there, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. It is harder. It is very tempting when you looking at the wrong decision, but the wrong decision got dang near everything you need right there.
Right there.
Or everything you want right there. But you back away from that wrong decision and be like, nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead, thug it out the right way, bro. And I'm gonna wait for these blessings to truly and genuinely come my way, so I know when they hit me, it's mine, and there ain't nothing that can stop me from having it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody take it away from you.
Can't nothing or nobody take it away from you, bro.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Now, and I know that's hard for a lot of people to hear. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, especially after they done already made their mistakes, and people kind of looking at you sideways. But you know what I'm saying, bro? It ain't never too late to start doing the right thing.
Man, I agree with that. And like, just to big back off that a little bit, in this world that we live in, man, like, making the wrong decision is glorified. Or let's just say the quicker way. You know what I'm saying? If there's a shortcut you could take, even though you taking risk and, God knows what you got to do to get there, people glorify that nowadays. Or it's more, I just say it's more prevalent, that it's more seen that, or if you are taking, the long route, people looking at you like, y'all, man, what you doing? You goofy. You know what I'm saying? It's a quicker way there. You know what I'm saying? But like you just said, man, the payoff is such, I believe it's much sweeter when you get there the right way. Even if you got to go the long way to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, once you get it, nobody can take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because you did it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
a for sure thing, man.
No doubt.
So with that, bro, usher us in, man. So what's going on tonight, bro?
Man, let me put the band up for this first topic, man, because this topic was inspired by one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? I was chopping it up with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I ain't gonna put her on blast because I don't know if she with it or not. Y'all see it on there. Why are you so hard on women? This is directly have a sidebar because I was chopping it up with her, and she was like, she watching some of our stuff, and it must have been when you was cooking, you know what I'm saying? Because anybody that knows sidebar, once you get in the zone, hey, look, whatever he's saying, it might cut or it might hit, but it's, a lot of times it's the truth. It ain't. I don't want to step on your toes too much on how you gonna answer, but this is what I told her. I say, because she said she saw some of my early clips and she was like, man, I get the impression that you hate women. And I said, well, what gave you that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, because of the way, because of what he said, or it wasn't what he said or the way he said it. You know what I'm saying? Did she I think it was my, if I had to guess, I think it's the tone. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like, well, what did he say that was derogatory towards women? You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't really give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I brought that to Boss early, pre-show, and he wanted to, talk on it. So what's your message to the people out there that think you hard on women? You know what I'm saying? Or don't like what you say, or that think you hate women, and all that. What you got to say to them people, brother?
Yeah, it could be the tone. But if people pay attention to how I talk, man, my tone is pretty much, the same no matter what I talk about. And if I get passionate with the situation, I understand, bro. I understand that I'm a man, and I understand we do live in a world where, let's be for real. This just me. Do I hate women? Nah, I don't hate women. You know what I'm saying? Do I hate men? Nah, I don't hate men. You know what I'm saying? I have matured in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened that, for people who don't know me, I used to be like just a mild-mannered guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was a dude who played the cut. I knew my strengths. I really was mysterious in a lot of ways. So me stepping out and doing this podcast and finally people getting to hear what I think and how I'm coming and how I'm saying it. Yeah, a lot of the times I may seem rude in speech, but not in knowledge. I may seem rude in what I'm saying, but what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be rude. But sometimes you got to hit it where it needs to be hit. You know what I'm saying? One thing I want to say to that young lady is, I don't think she came with that question in the wrong spirit. You know what I'm saying? I think she came in the right spirit because you know why? The fact that she she made that statement to you lets me know that whatever I was saying, she paid attention enough to even have a thought of, do he really got a problem with women? That means she paid attention enough to listen to what I was saying. So that's a beautiful thing right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing that she paid attention enough to even make statements of, do he got a problem with women? That let me know she paid attention. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't. Like I said, I got a wife.
Can I ask you a question real quick, brother?
Yeah.
Exactly. Look, that's why that's why we on this podcast. That's exactly where I was going. I know you got daughters, and my question to you is, everything you say on this podcast, let's just say, advice you was giving or critiquing, would you say this, and have you said this to your daughters when coming up, when they was coming up?
So my two youngest ones, they young, but I'm not going to change my delivery to them on how I see what I'm seeing.
When it's time for y'all to have that convo.
When it's time for us to have that convo. Even with my wife, I know. So it's like my family at home, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. In certain situations, I'm gonna try to handle it with, gloves of kindness. But for the most part, no, I'm going to be this rugged individual that's going to say something that most likely going to rub people wrong because how I'm saying it in the tonality that I'm saying it. But when you look around you and you look in your proximity and you look in your community, the stuff that I'm saying, we see it every day. Whether I'm talking about young men or young women. So what I'm saying, ain't nobody around here can say they're not seeing it in large numbers. You see what I'm saying? We seeing it.
Yeah.
So if how I'm saying it is offending you, that's personally you. If my delivery hurting you, if my delivery is sticking it at home, if my delivery kind of making me sound like how your father may have came to you, not necessarily this young woman, but just a young woman, period, or a young man, period. If my delivery made me sound like that time in your life where you kind of felt like your back was against the wall, hey, that means you locked in to what I'm saying because it's getting you to register to a point, even if you don't agree with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I may seem rude in what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is very prevalent in what we're seeing. It's very prevalent in how the young ladies are living. It's very prevalent in how young men are living. You know what I'm saying? I get on young men just as much as I get on young ladies. But the truth be told is women have been mistreated. Yes, they have. But in a lot of families, women have been handled with kid gloves. Outside of those occurrences where you had, these kind of one-on-one situations where women were getting the worst end of the stick. Yes, we all seen those. We all seen these situations where women have been mistreated and stuff like that. I grew up with all the domestic abuse and all that stuff like that. But at the same time, it don't make what I'm saying not true. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, when I'm talking to women, like I got a phrase, let me talk to you like a brother. Let me talk to you like an uncle. Let me talk to you like I'm your big cuz. Let me talk to you like I'm even your father figure. When you talking to me, I want you to feel like we family. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to play as if I'm some therapist that got to handle you a certain way because I'm trying to save face and save my business. This not what this is. This real and this raw, this rugged, this to the street. This is what this is. So at the end of the day, when you talking to me, you going to talk to me as like you my family. So even if I don't know you, it's not to seem disrespectful, but if you want my opinion, or if I'm giving my opinion, I'm not saying nobody asks for my opinion because this is our podcast. But when I'm giving my opinion, I only know how to be one way. I only know how to be straightforward. Now, I do understand you have triggers. So I try to clean up my act as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I try to clean up how I present my information as much as I can. I try to clean it up. But I do, when I get in a groove and that passion start coming out, and if we just gonna stick to young women right here, I might say, yeah, them young hoes. And that's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them young broads, and that's gonna hurt. Them old hoes, yeah, it's gonna hurt. I get it. I'm in the mode and I'm talking, and that's how it's coming out. But the fact still remains, there are a lot of women that you can talk to, and you can say, hey, them young women, this is how they acting. Those young ladies, this is how they moving. Those young, females, this is how they moving. And then there's a certain group of young ladies that you can tell them that exact same thing, and it don't register to them. You know what I'm saying? It don't register them. It don't register to them like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't register. And maybe it's the word choice that pricks the heart sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes when you around, and I'm not saying that it's right, but it's just a raw delivery. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I'm around young men, I could be like, man, y'all young brothers, and they don't see each other as brothers.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, man, you young niggas, y'all need to get it clicked to them.
It clicked.
Because they see each other as niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
At the end of the day, look at women today. Women address each other. Bitch. Ho. Women do that. Bro, it was a time women didn't address each other like that. But now when the man come out of pocket, or when the man come out of body, young ho, young this, young that, it's a problem now. You see what I'm saying? Now don't get it twisted. I want everybody to clean up how we address each other. But what I'm saying, you can't go around as a young woman, my bitch, my hoe, my this, my that, amongst each other as that's a term of endearment, but then get mad when a man roll up on y'all and, man, you hoes, you this, you that. Who you calling a hoe? Who you? Bro, he just heard all y'all calling each other bitch. But you mad at a nigga because that's how he addressed the situation?
I ain't think about it like that. It's a good point.
So this is the thing. I could take it to black people. Y'all nigga all day. And then get around white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, and nigga all day. And then want to pick and choose who y'all want to let nigga. Come on, bro.
I'm guilty of that. I can't even lie. I'm guilty.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, I do not hate women. No, I don't. But at the same time, I see things from our young women and I see things from our young men, and it's going to cause me as an older individual who have made some mistakes. And I'm looking at not only the people that I know, not only the people in my community, but the world and whoever going to lay eyes on my material. They going to hear me come a certain way, and it's not going to be friendly. You know what I'm saying? I got much love for women. But at the same time, when I see these young ladies out here moving like hoes, moving like boppers, moving like this, I'm going to call it out. If I see these young men out here moving like little old slime ass niggas, little old snake ass niggas, I'm going to call it out.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, yes, it is a very different. It's a difference between a young lady and a bitch and a hoe.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Definitely.
You do got women out there who carry themselves at all time like a young lady. And you got women who out here who carry themselves 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, like a young bitch or a young hoe. And then you got women who want to teeter-totter the line. I want to be a young lady here, but I want to really be in the mix and mingle with the hoes and young boppers and this over here, though. And then you mad when the world see you as a young hoe, a young bop, a young thought, or whatever it may be. If you don't want to be seen as that, don't stand close to it. Don't act like it. Don't move like it. Don't pursue, not pursue, but don't show any perception that the world can see of that's how you living.
Yeah.
So no, I don't hate women. I don't. But I am going to say what I got to say and how I'm going to say it, and it's not going to always seem nice. It's not going to always seem polite. And on top of that, one thing I do know is situations that I speak of, a lot of people fray from talking about those situations. A lot of people are afraid to talk about those situations. I'm very aware that a lot of men will never talk about how 15, 16-year-old girls was leaving high school with grown niggas and they mama knew about it.
We all saw it.
Don't act like we ain't see it. And don't act like we ain't see it in large numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act like I don't see the predator shit that be going on in people's family. I've seen it. I've seen it in my own family. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are afraid to talk about that because they're afraid to expose the reality around them. I'm not. I'm not afraid to say these young hoes got tired of fucking in back of these cars and had letting these young niggas sneak in and out of their mama house. So guess what? They started hitting with these old niggas who was taking them somewhere, at least making them feel a little bit better in their eyes. I ain't afraid to say that because that's what's going on even right now.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Why you think so many young females, 18, 19, 20, 21, fucking with niggas that's 48, 49, 50, 38, 45. Why you think they doing it? It ain't just because these niggas got all this money. These young females, sometimes I call them young broads, depending on the situation I'm talking about, because that's how they moving. They tired of fucking little Larry on the motherfucking power box in the apartment complex. They tired. This is facts.
Yeah. You told a story back in a couple episodes ago about, rest in peace, Cali. You know, once he got his own spot, you told him how it's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? It played out just like that.
This is what it is, bro. This is what it is. I told you.
It's true.
The women are about to start acting up. And the truth of the matter is, they're about to start acting up, but they're about to start acting up in such a way that's not going to look real ladylike to a lot of them. Or not going to look real ladylike on a lot of them. A lot of these women out here really going to try to play the game like a man. They really finna try to run the field like a man. And the thing about us being a man, we've been experiencing the ugly side of how we run for a long time. But you got these women who want to run, who want to give it a try, who want to go out here and fuck 5, 6, 7, 8 niggas at a time like a man do females. You got these females who want to have they hoes. This the thing. As a young man growing up, when we had our hoes, we was knocking all of them off. You got these females out here that's looking like, I got my hoes and I fuck all my hoes. They want to move like a man moves so bad. They want to be equivalent to us. And then when it's all said and done, I ain't saying all women. There's a lot of women who still moving like women. I ain't saying all women. So don't let what I'm saying about the hoes get your panties in the bunch. You see what I'm saying? If you a woman and you moving like a woman, this shouldn't bother you. You see what I'm saying? But I understand it may bother a lot of y'all because y'all have to look at some of y'all closest and y'all nearest and y'all dearest and your female companions and say, damn, she exactly what this nigga talking about. My mama is exactly what this nigga talking about. My sister is exactly what this nigga talking about. My best friend is exactly what this nigga talking about. My daughter is exactly what this nigga's talking about. My granddaughter is exactly who this nigga's talking about. And I get it. This is just a stage in people's lives. Everybody can turn it around.
Yeah.
Everybody can turn it around. Go to a new proximity where nobody else know them. Nobody know your background like that. As long as you ain't got no residuals traveling with you, be fine. I get it. A lot of these women can go in Houston and have a whole phase and fuck 40 niggas in Houston. And as long as they don't get pregnant, go leave and go to Atlanta and be a whole new broad. They can. It's happening every day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, when it comes to young women and young men, I'ma just, I'ma speak what I seen. I'ma speak what I live. I'ma speak what I'm seeing on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I may not be walking in your circle with who you're around and your women friends who are so esteemed, who are so classy, who move like this. I may not be walking amongst your people. And I hang around with many of people women like who are ladies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying every woman I see, she out here being a young broad, being a young couple. I ain't saying all that. I walk amongst a lot of women that's ladies. I walk amongst a lot of women that when I come in their presence, I straighten up. I walk amongst a lot of women that when men come in their presence, they straighten up. They do.
No doubt.
Real women out there, well, when us young men, old men, when we walk in front of them, we straighten up. We want to put our best foot forward. It's the truth. But unless these young men y'all coming across is just that so disrespectful and that's so trash, if these are people you seeing on the reoccurring, and you a young lady and you wondering why they come to you with this energy, you got to ask yourself, if I'm seeing these people on the reoccurring, if I'm seeing these people day in and day out, week in and week out, and they coming to me with this energy, like I'm a hoe, like I'm this, you got to ask yourself, why they coming with this energy? Unless they just one of them people that you look at and you're like, man, I got to write them off. They can't be saved. Yeah. Just whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, bro, I don't know. I love women. I want the best. I want the best. Matter of fact, I'm actually one of the dudes who you gonna never hear me saying a woman can't have a preference and get them. I'm not one of them red pill people that you gonna look at and, oh man, because she got 3 kids, she can't have this, or because she big, she can't have this, or because she dark skinned and she can't have. I'm never one of them people that say that. Now, at the end of the day, my personal life with the woman I'm with, I do express very much how I want her to move, how I want her to look, how I want her to be. Yes, but that's my personal life. That's my preference. But I'm never going to tell a woman, no matter what her situation is, that she can't clean it up. And she can't get herself right to where she can get a man of
Substance.
Integrity. A man of integrity.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? A man's man.
Yeah.
And he may have a little paper. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
Because like now, because we've been in this thing called high value for a couple of years.
Yeah, a few years.
You know, that this term high value, I ain't got to go too deep in what high value is. You know, so you got a lot of men out there telling women that they ain't gonna be able to get a high value man who make this money, who do this, who plugged in, who locked in, who got successful friends, who got this and whatever, because they looking for young females. And look, I do believe, and I'll explain that on another day, that the goalposts move on that like many other things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of men out here who got some good paper, who got some nice paper, who got some continual paper. Yeah, they didn't go to college. Yeah, they maybe didn't get a bunch of certificates or certifications, but they making continual money. And it ain't even illegal.
Yeah, yeah.
But they still aren't considered high value. You see what I'm saying? And these women can get. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that woman not going to attract the man who stay in suits every day, who's on the jets. You know what I'm saying? But if she can attract the dude who got his own trucking business, who owned by 6 8 trucks, and he in the sky every day, he making you know, I'm gonna talk about that another day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I'm one of the very few dudes. I'm one of the very few dudes who not trying to tear women down and tell them what they can't get in life. I'm big on telling everybody.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. This is what I tell people, and I'm gonna end on this topic with this. I'm gonna tell a woman like this. I'm gonna tell a woman like I tell a young man. Sit down. Really, really sit down and jot down what you really want. And when you put it on paper with the life you have, I'm one of them people that gonna never look at somebody and tell me, you crazy. You ain't crazy thinking you're gonna get that. I'm not one of them people who gonna look at somebody and say that. All I'm saying is, when you jot it down and you make it distinct, this is exactly what you want. Don't fold for nothing else until you get it. And if you can't get it, don't fold and live and die by what you say you want. Even if what you say you want is not walking the earth, have enough love and self-esteem for yourself to be like, I will be by myself, because that don't exist then.
Yeah.
Don't fold.
I agree.
That's it. Don't fold.
Yeah. Get what you want.
If you want this man that's a certain amount of weight, don't fold and have a baby by Lil Leroy, because you done got Lil Lonely one night. Now Lil Leroy popped you up.
Yeah.
Don't fold for Lil Leroy.
Yeah.
Don't fold. Stick what you say you want. Stick to it. And that's I'm gonna end with that. So no, I don't hate women, bro. I love women. I love women, but I am going to be hard when I'm talking about certain things. I'm going to sound hard. I have an aggressive tone. That's not going nowhere. And no, I love women. Raw T can tell you, bro, I'm itching to have more of a female dynamic be a part of the show on a consistent.
Yeah, we tried it in the past. Yeah, you go back in the catalog. It shows
we tried to bring different. Yeah. We tried to bring different females on the show to give a. No I want the women to come on the show and give their side and not necessarily combat, you know what I'm saying, or not necessarily do none of that, but we gonna reason with each other. We gonna get down to the nitty gritty. I want females around. I feel like that's gonna make our show 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against this. This ain't no woman bashing, but at the end of the day, these niggas who moving out here grimy, I'm gonna be on their ass. These women who moving out here grimy, I'm gonna be on their ass, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna always tell people throughout every show that I record, I want the best for our people, but I still gotta call out what I see. Yeah. So
I think this podcast works I think this podcast works well because we both coming from we like two ends of the spectrum. The way your delivery, my delivery is what it is. Like if I tried to be Messiah Boss, wouldn't work. If you tried to be Rod T, wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? And I saw it was an old clip of Tupac. I forgot, man. You know, so many clips of Pac talking and going through his processes and all that. And I think he was trying to write a song or something. And he was just in his head, like, man, I can't say that because I'm offending this person. I can't say that. John, you know, trying to, but he ended up getting writer's block because he was trying to what's the word?
Justify everybody's feelings.
Justify, yeah, exactly. You can't do that. Then he was like, man, I can't do it. I'm just say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got to be us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I thought you hated women, me and you wouldn't be this cool. You know, nah. I just, you know.
Without me cutting you off,
you good.
Whoever the young lady is, hey, I beg you, come join us and be a guest on the podcast. Come join us and be a guest on the podcast. Come chop it up with us. Come give us the other side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Come open up our understanding. Come reason with us. You know what I'm saying? I beg you, if you can stay up and it's not going to, you know, hurt your situation or whatever like that, because I don't want to cause no rip in nobody, relationship, marriage, or nothing like that. That's not my intent. But if you can come up here, Raw T tell you, most likely we're gonna record every Saturday night, or every, you know, Saturday night going into Sunday. If you can be up in the late night hours with us, man, come reason with us. Come chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm begging you, come do it. I do not hate women, man. I wish more women would want to come and be a part of this journey with us. But at the same time, I want you to come correct, man. I want you to really come up here and represent the women folk to the fullest and represent the women folk right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know, that's my spin on that.
No doubt. I mean, if you ready to get into this next topic, we can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Let's transition, man.
You know, this is why, you know, I was on social media scrolling and came across it, man. I don't know how much you got on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because you was just cooking. You know what I'm saying? Look, when boss get on the road, hey, you know, you don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth. But this one I seen you know, lady asked the fellas, you know what I'm saying, does can you do a long distance relationship? And you know, step outside yourself, you know what I'm saying, because I know my boy Boss married, happily married, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Miss Boss. Could you see yourself in a long distance relationship? I tell you what, I answer it first because you know
go cook.
Once my boy, you know, once my boy get rolling, you know what I'm saying? Look.
Yeah, don't cook. Bro.
I don't see myself doing that. You know what I'm saying? As a single man, like, you know, let's just say I was ready to, you know, I had myself in order, finances and all that. Nah, man, we got to be in the same city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like people travel. If you travel for work or, you know, to see your family or whatnot, that's different. But you know what I'm saying? You work in a whole nother city or state. How that's gonna work? How can we realistically be together if I see you once a month, you know, once a quarter? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I personally don't think it's feasible. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you more than likely we human. So it's gonna be somebody in your city, in your region that's gonna catch your eye. And like, I ain't gonna be on the phone with you 24/7, Skyping and doing all that. Look, I gotta work, you gotta work, you got a life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody gonna catch your eye, and then grown folk activities gonna probably ensue. So, like, you know, what's the point? I'm not saying, you know, that nobody can do it. I just don't think I personally could do that. I couldn't do it. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for me. But you know, in another dimension, single Messiah Boss, what you think, brother? Could you do it? Have you done it?
Long distance. So long distance by choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we can say long distance by choice because like I can easily say, you know, you got somebody who got to go do a prison bid, man or woman. You ain't seeing your mate for however long they down. Like you might see them, but you're not physically getting to touch them, be intimate with them. You're not being able to really lock in with them. So I got to make that happen if that's your husband or your wife. You know, because very seldomly you see people who get on that type of journey, and you know, as soon as a person go, you know, as soon as they get sentenced, hey, you know, I just want to say that we done. You know what I'm saying? But nah, on a long distance, man, I think that the only way it works is if two people are so ingrained and in sync into their purpose that every time they engulf with each other, every time they reconnect with each other, it's magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, obviously, I don't never think that is good for the kids, but I understand the dynamic. I understand you might have somebody who on the road. You have these, you know, these big professions, these athletes, these entertainers and stuff like they do what they got to do. They make their money, but guess what? Their family got to be stationary. You can't take your family city to city, state to state, you know, traveling with you unless you making that big time money and your kids are very young. They're not in school. You homeschooling them. If you do it that way, obviously your family with you, so they're not long distance. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'm never gonna say who can't make it work or not, but it's not ideal. Everything that I've seen of that nature or that type of status, it never worked.
Yeah,
it never worked. It never worked, and that's just because the simple fact that both of the parties are already too far gone into their sexual life that they actually feel like they need sex, like they gotta have it, even though they're not married. Like sex is a big thing to them, so it's like they already too far deep into their hypersexuality as being single individuals that doing long distance don't work.
Yeah,
it just don't. You know, and it's not ideal. You know, I know people try to do it, and the ones who kind of really make it happen, I don't want to call nobody weird or nothing like that. But if you notice the ones who really be making it happen, like we used to see on TV, those ones who were like real loners to themselves, they was on the internet, they really locked into that one person and they were all about that person. They was typing each other every day and they was really like locked in. They didn't care about the world around them. And that's like those type of situations. But when you a person that's a real mover and shaker and you around the masses and you seeing the best of wherever you at, you seeing the best of your proximity, it's gonna be hard for you to make it work, bro. Yeah. It's gonna, especially for a man. A woman is different. I think a woman can hold out a little longer than a man because a man it's only so many times you're gonna see the baddest of wherever you go, and you're not gonna sample the samples.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's only so long. It's only so long, bro. Yeah, it's only so long. It's only so long. You telling me that your wife is stationed in Hawaii, but out of a 365-day year, you got to be on the road traveling 265 to 300 days. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah. And it's not like because if you could take your significant other with you, you would.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't. You can't because it's a significant other got to be holding it down with the family. Got to be holding it down with the kids.
Exactly.
Want to be around her family. Don't want to leave her mother. Don't want to leave her family. Don't want to. Come on, bro. And you gone close to 200, 300 days a year. Come on, bro. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it can't happen. Because guess what? If you get a wife, because me knowing you, me knowing your walk, me knowing what you've been through and what you haven't been through, and this thing blow off, this thing skyrocket for us, and we on the road, do I believe Ro T will not mess around on that road? I have trust in you that I don't have trust in other people in that department. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have trust in people who walk in that walk that I don't have trust in people who way far from walking that walk.
Yeah.
I don't have trust in nobody. I don't have trust in nobody. You know, when they foot touch down in the city, they ready for some scoundrel action.
I get that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. You just got to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling nobody that they shouldn't pursue it, they shouldn't try it, but I don't have faith in it. I would never. I just don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I got too much juice, man.
Yeah.
I got too much juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm a single man, I got too much juice. You talk about single me with my mouth, with how player I am. I got too much juice, bro. It's not happening, bro. I'm not lasting.
Yeah.
I'm not lasting in no city, man. No, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Now, look. I'm talking about single me. Now you gotta look at it like this.
Yeah.
Now, if you telling me now, if I have to go be on that road, what's going to help me beat these temptations is what do I got to lose? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you calculate them losses, that's gonna make you think about it.
Yeah.
I.e., let me kind of just redirect this conversation in a little way.
Okay.
I feel like people who cheat a lot don't have nothing to lose. Now, I'm not saying that people who got a lot to lose don't cheat a lot or don't cheat. No, I'm not saying that people who got a lot to lose don't cheat.
Okay.
But people who cheat a lot, sick in nature, they wake up and cheat. They just cheat. They don't got nothing to lose. Only thing you really got to lose is the person.
Oh, got you. I see what you mean.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that Bezos, Elon Musk may not have one female every quarter of the year. So they might hit 4 different ones a year. Or they may have just 4 different ones on rotation. They got a lot to lose. They not gonna pretty much, I got a broad every day of the week. No. Like a nigga who ain't got nothing to lose. And what I mean by people who don't got nothing to lose, when it comes to billionaire money, that little NBA dollars, them little NFL dollars, that's like nothing to lose.
Yeah.
To us, we like, bro, this nigga really just cheated like that. Now he got to pay all this. He just cheating left and right. Don't care. He just giving money to different bros left and right. Let's be for real. Nick Cannon money is a lot to us.
Yeah.
But Nick Cannon money don't mean shit to Warren Buffett.
That's true.
Nick Cannon money ain't shit to Bill Gates.
2 different levels.
It's 2 different levels.
Yeah.
So when you see them dudes like that, they may have 1 or 2 that they frolic with. That's their little thing. But now Nick on stage trying to knock all the while and knock girls out. His money ain't shit compared to, like, so it depending on what you got to lose.
That's true.
It's a lot to us. So, but what I'm saying is that the average, more than the average male, bro, is not gonna last a long distance relationship, dog.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
Especially if they already been in them sheets and they know what they like and they know what they don't like, and they know, like, don't get me wrong, we can make valid and valiant efforts of going celibate and I'm backing up, I'm not doing this, you know. We can make those valiant efforts, bro. But once you get to frolicking in nature and you get to open up certain things about nature, it got a hold of it.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, it's there's nothing that I'm a never tell somebody to bank on that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna never look at somebody and be like, don't try it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't knock you try it.
If you feel like you can do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you find out that she in her city with her roster, come on, bro. What you expect?
What you expect? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you expect?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, let me end with this when it comes to long distance relationship. As your significant other, she your prize and you her prize.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say your castle unattended with your prize. Your castle is unattended with your gold and your rubies and your frankincense and your myrrh. Mm-hmm. Your castle is unattended 200 to 250 days a year. Are you gonna be mad if you found out somebody broke into your castle or got into your castle when it's unattended over half the year?
I can't be mad. 250, bro. That's like damn near 3/4 of the year.
If it's not protected over 3/4 of the year, are you really gonna be hot that somebody broke into your castle and it hasn't been protected in over 3/4 of the year?
I got charged to the game, man. I got to.
So we got to start making stuff make sense, and we got to stop trying to act like we super and trying to make stuff fit when it don't fit.
You know, yeah.
If you telling me, if you a young lady and you telling me, you know how much your man likes to be physical with you when you're around, but you're not gonna see him.
Come on,
to 6 more months. But you know how physical he like to be. You know how hands he like to be. You know how much he like to be between your legs. And you're not gonna see him for 6, 7 more months. Are you gonna really be surprised?
Yeah, man.
If you found out,
come on, man.
He'd knock something else out somewhere else.
Yeah.
We
come on, hey, just nature.
We got to start. Hey, look, we gotta allow and stop trying to stop 1 + 1 = 2, man.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
2 + 2 gonna always equal 4. 2 + 2 never gonna equal 5. Stop trying to make 2 + 2 = 5.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
It's true, man. That's true.
Even the creator told us it is not good.
Good. Yep.
For men to be alone.
Yeah.
You thought that only means just to be sitting around here hearing you run your mouth all day? No, that means it's not good for that man. Once you lock with him, he needs to be inside your body as much as he can. Because if he ain't, and you denying him, and you gone, or you mad, and y'all separating, so he got to go somewhere else for a while, y'all ain't seeing each other, and y'all long distancing. If he ain't in your body, where you think he gonna?
Man, eventually
he gonna want to be in somebody else's body, especially when you know how it feels to be in the body.
Yeah.
Especially when he understands that being in somebody's body is one of his biggest stress relievers ever. Mm-hmm. When he's stressed out, being in somebody's body gonna be the best stress reliever more than being in somebody's body beats going to the gym.
Yeah.
Don't you understand, bro? I know a man that went gambling, lost 50,000.
Ooh.
Went gambling, lost 50,000.
Ooh.
I don't even like to lose $1. He lost 50,000. He lost 50,000. He pouted about it until he got back to his old lady. His old lady took him in that room. She worked that magic on him. He came back, man. The bread wasn't nothing, man.
He wasn't worried about that 50 then, huh?
He got that. He got that stress off his chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being in a woman's body comes second to none, bro. So, do I believe in long distance relationship? No.
Can't do it, man.
I need to be in my woman's body as much as I can be in her body.
Yeah. Yep. Got to.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because let's do the math. Me and you had a conversation about this, and this is gonna be all I gotta say on this topic. Most people, when they get together, they spend about 3 to 5 years shacking up with each other before they get married. In that 3 to 5 years that they shacking up, if they stay together that long, how much sex you think they having?
Quite a bit.
Not only they having it 200 plus days a year, they having it 2 to 3 times a day sometimes.
Especially in the beginning, huh, my brother?
Especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
So when you wonder why breakups be so hard on women, if you'd have been giving up that box to a man and you'd have been with him for 5 years, he ain't married, but in that 5 years, out of 365 days a year, you done slept with him 200 plus days each year, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it like this. God was right. God was right.
About what?
Leave sex to marriage. Leave sex until you're married.
Yep.
So a long distance, you done went from banging her up 200 plus days a year, and now, oh, babe, I got a job. I'm gonna be I know we live on the West Coast. My job taking me to the East Coast. I know you can't relocate because you got a lot of stuff going over here. So what we gonna do is we gonna try to just, see each other once a month. Once a month?
Come on, man.
If I was living in the same city with you, I could hit you 300 times in a month. If I'm staying in the same city with you, I can hit you 200 plus times a month.
Yeah. So
what you think only baby getting you
once a month?
One weekend a month? Maybe 2 weekends a month? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't bet on long distance relationships. I don't bet on it.
Yeah. Can't do it, brother.
I just don't.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's all I got for that, bro.
Man. I mean, no argument for me, brother. You know what I'm saying? We see that right down the line. And
yeah.
Like you said, you know me. And I don't believe that I would step out, but nobody knows the future like that. But like I say this, man, let's just say we was to go out on the road. Look, you got to come with me. Come on out here. Especially after the seal been popped. Now come on out here with
bro,
me, man.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. You meet your wife. Y'all hold on until you get married. You get married. Boom. 3-4 months, you with your wife. Y'all wilding out. Y'all having fun. Did she come tell you, hey, babe, I got an offer. I know we live in Texas.
Mm.
You know, I know you got your thing going on right here. You can't uproot your thing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't really got no kid. We ain't got no kid right now.
Mm.
Ain't no kid holding nobody down. But I got an offer. Now with this offer, I'm gonna be all around the nation.
Yeah.
My job taking care of me. My job taking care of me. Baby, the money's so great. The money's magnificent. But I won't be at our central location, but probably 4 times a year.
Mm. Every 3 months on average.
Every 3 months, I'm gonna be home maybe for about a week. If that. 2 or 3 days. Enough just to get some clothes together again and turn right back around.
Mm.
Her dream job, you doing your dream thing, you stationary, but she on the run. She on the go. How long you think this is gonna last?
Man, in that scenario, not that long, brother. I mean, and okay, if we just talk about me, yeah, I would try my damnedest to not step
You
out.
would try your damnedest to try to accommodate your wife's schedule.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even saying that I would step out, but like, would I feel the type of way? Yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, this is what I signed up for. Now,
I ain't signed up for this.
Now, let's add, y'all got 2 kids.
I put a whole nother
you got a great job. You stationary. You can't uproot the kids to keep flying across the country to be with mama. So you got to stay in Houston. But y'all only seeing mama 3 to 4 times a year, though.
Man.
How long you think that's gonna last, bro?
It's not gonna work, bro. That ain't gonna work.
So
couldn't do it.
You got to think about your situation and then all the other things the additives that come with these situations.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it, bro. When I look at the like when I look at people like Ric Flair, The Undertaker, a lot of these people in these professional sports, they've been married 5 or 6 times. Making a hell of fire money, but y'all got 4 or 5 wives. Why?
Yeah.
You gone 200-300 days a year.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna stay creeping in your house.
Yeah.
Or that lady gonna want to be free because she didn't sign up for this.
Exactly. Like you said, 2 plus 2.
She signed up for you doing what you do, but be stationary, come home every night. And then when she hearing about you on the road, you the big thing. You got all these little illusions.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't even gotta be knocking them off, bro. It's just the illusion. Imagine you rotate, you around and about, you flying across the nation. You ain't doing nothing. But you trying to accommodate your career.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guess what? I gotta shake hands with the beautifuls. I give side hugs. I'm laughing and joking. I'm taking Instagram picture with some baddies and all that. She gonna see that over and over again.
Yeah.
Over and over again. You gotta be doing something.
Yeah.
You could plead all day that you're not doing nothing. But it comes simple math.
You miss calls.
I need you here.
Yeah.
I need you here. Because guess what? When we got married, I didn't marry you for us to separate. I married you for us to be together. It's simple as that. So like I said, at the end of the day, we got to keep allowing 1 + 1 = 2. We can't keep trying to make 1 + 1 = 3. It will never be.
It ain't gonna work.
It's a ugly side to long distance relationships. That's just something I never sign up for. I won't.
Pre-marriage, you know what I'm saying, when you was out there single, had you ever done that? Dealt with a woman, like different city, different state? You ever done that?
Man, no. I just know me. I know me, man. I know me, bro. Like I say, bro, I feel like I got too much juice, bro. Single me? Yeah. Single me? Oh no, I got too much juice to be by myself.
Yeah, we got to keep it real, bro.
I'm gonna get the pleasure I want, and that's a hill I'm gonna die for if I'm single.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be. I'm not finna be like. I mean, unless my pleasure is coming from my craft and staying in my craft and creating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you only gonna be able to do that for so long.
Yeah.
You gonna want to be in a body when you already know what being in the body feels like.
Yeah, I bet that.
You know, you already know what being in the body feels like. You already know what being in a woman feels like. Bro, once you in a woman, bro, once you then finally got into a woman, it's no turning back, bro. You can never turn off that feeling from not wanting to be in a woman.
I bet.
So it's best for you to have your wife who understands you need to be in her as much as possible.
Yeah, we need to be together, no doubt.
You got to be together, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
That's just me. That's just me.
Us. I feel you. I feel you, brother.
Yeah.
I feel you. Look, as strong as a man that I am, look, bro. Come on, man. Hey, it's a lot of beautiful women out there, man.
so this is the thing. You could tell me everything has its downfalls. When it comes to stress, right? And I'll finish with this. When it comes to stress, yeah, I can go to the gym. I only can lift so much weights. But I'm running the baddest all day at the gym. Eventually, if I'm going home by myself, dry dick, bro, one of them baddies coming to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking out my stress on something.
It's only a matter of time, G.
It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna be stressed out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the smoking. I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm gonna turn to the drinking. I'm gonna be stressed out, and you're gonna end up stroking yourself out, trying to not be stressed, but not relieve your stress nowhere. And there's only so much stress that you're gonna relieve doing other stuff.
Yeah.
There's no amount of smoking that's gonna relieve your stress. There's no amount of drinking that's gonna relieve your stress. There's no amount of gym that's gonna relieve your stress. There's no amount of gym. And even with your woman, you can hunch on your woman all day. But if the problems are still prevalent, bro, the stress gonna still be there. So guess what? Like, you're gonna run to a stress reliever, bro. Or you're gonna run to them pills and become addicted to them pills, thinking that's gonna relieve your stress. Like, you're going to pick a stress reliever. That's why your mate is there for. If you're a woman, your husband there for you. You can ride that nigga all day long if you stressed out. That's what he there for. If you got a woman, you can pounce on her all day long. That's what she there for.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But nah, man, that's all I got on that.
I think this is a good episode, man. Going back to the first topic for the ladies out there, man. Look, this is not one of them woman hating podcasts. You know what I'm saying? We love the ladies.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? But like, look, we gonna call a spade though. That's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might say it a little nicer than Boss will, but shit, we see it the same. We see a lot of things the same, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a little raw than your boy. That's what it is. You gotta be you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I think like everything you say come from a good place. You know what I'm saying? That's really all that matters in my opinion, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you gotta, change up the message to who listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, one thing I do know about this life, bro, is that no matter what you say, you can say it the nicest, or you can say it to where it seems like you're aggressive. You can say it however you want to say it, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody got the right to feel how they want to feel, and everybody got a right to come and ask you about. So one thing I respect, she asked, and just come reason with your boy, man. Come reason with us, man, and bring your lady friends, bring your lady friends, man. Let's reason together, man. We can get up here deep, no, I do not like ladies, man. I mean, I do not hate ladies. I'm tripping. I do not hate women at all, bro. I want to reason with women just like I reason with men, bro. And find my tribe of people. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I may not seem like your tribe. You know what I'm saying? How I deliver things, and that's respectable. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But once you get to know me and you get to pull me to the side and you get to chop it up with me, you'll come to realize that, man, like I say, I may seem rude in speech. I may seem rude. You know what I'm saying? But in the knowledge that I'm trying to give to people, in the conversation I'm trying to give to people, it never come from a bad place, because no matter how anybody come towards me, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up, I'm still be happy, I'm still love life, and I'm gonna still love you as an individual. So it's never gonna be what they say, the sun never gonna go down on me and I'm full of wrath.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So other than that, bro.
Absolutely. Man, another one in the books, my brother.
It's another one in the books. With that being said, man,
I just want to say, man, it's good to be back, man.
It's good to be back. It's great to be back. Before we jump into this pod encouragement, let me get the email again. It's QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. That is the email. QLIFE, QLife number 3 at gmail.com. Hit the email up, man. Send us your questions. Let us know if you want to be a part of the pod. Man, we are down with looking with future guests to be on here, man. We are looking for people who really gonna come and bring it. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna be a continual or a continuous person on the show. We looking for that. We just trying to build, man. We just trying to build. We just trying to connect, and we just trying to grow something. But other than that, man, Roti, this is that point of the podcast where we give out a little encouragement, man. The pod encouragement. What you got for the people?
Man, I think this is gonna be a little staple of. I'm trying to work this into every episode, man. Just shout out to my mom, and she one of the many things she imparted to me growing up with her. Watch your character, your conduct, and your company. You know what I'm saying? Your conduct is, you control that. What the choices you make, what you do on a daily, that's you. Your characters, you control that too, because that's who you are as a person. Your company, you control all of them, but like the company you keep, you can't control what other people do. So you need to know who you got around you at all the time. Nothing is absolute, or you can't predict the future on what somebody would do, but like, if they're patterns, you'll see them if you're paying attention. So if you got the right people around you, man, you can go far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying nobody's perfect. We all gonna make mistakes and all that, but like, try to be around people that got the best, that want the best for you, and also be one of those people that want the best for people. So you can attract those people, because I believe like attracts like. If you got grimy people around you, you might want to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little grime to yourself if that's what you attract. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's try to get better every day. That's what we can do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got for the people, man. What about you, my brother?
Um, for me, man, I got two things, man. Since we was talking about dealing with young ladies, man, I want to tell all the young women. I want to tell all the young women, all the women, not just young women, women, period. Don't allow your prized possession to not make you a prized possession.
Mm.
I'm going to say it again. Don't allow your prized possession to not make you a prized possession. Now, people could listen to what I'm saying and take it two ways. I'm taking it one way. A lot of y'all women, y'all bodies, y'all prized possession. You know? So don't give yourself up. And you got the right to stop giving yourself up. So it won't make you a prized possession no longer. Yeah, you got to pass just like everybody else. But you got a right to turn your life around. You know what I'm saying? You might have to relocate. You might have to get around new people. You might have to get from around your old, your old stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? Some things may follow you, some may not. You might have to clean up your social media. You might have to rebrand yourself. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? If you got residuals, what I mean by residuals is with kids. Hey, handle that accordingly. But whatever your prized possession is, don't allow it to make you not a prized possession. You know what I'm saying? Two, this goes for everybody. When you're dealing with people, make sure you know the difference between it's love or it's help. Now, people gonna be like, what you mean by that? Because if you love somebody, you help people. I hear that. But see, when I do stuff and it's love on Bell Record, I don't keep account of love. You don't owe me back. It's love. I want to just see you do good.
Yeah.
I do this out of love. No stress on your chest, no stress on your back when it came to this because it's all love. But if somebody doing it because it's help, man, I helped you, I looked out for you here. Come on, bro, I looked out for you. They looking for something in return.
Yeah.
Is that help? What kind of strings is it coming? What kind of strings attached is it coming with? You know what I'm saying? Is that help?
Yeah.
A future business? Oh man, I looked out for you, bro. Come on, man, I looked out. Is it help that's gonna turn into you owe me? Now I got my finger. Now I got my foot on your neck until you repay me. Understand? Is it love or is it hate or is it help? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of help that come with them streams, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of help that come with that brag and boast. Man, I done looked out for that man. I done let that nigga, man. I done help that nigga out, man. I put him on his feet. That ain't, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm telling people, man. Just whenever somebody do something for you, whenever somebody saying they doing something for you, you gotta ask them, bro. Hey, is it love? Is this off love? You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy, you looking for something in return. This help, this borrow. You know what I'm saying? Well, what this is? You know what I'm saying? What this is? Because what you tell me, I'ma hold it. Because if you sit there, man, now it's all love. All right. You know what I'm saying? So I just tell people know the difference, man.
No
know the difference. With that, bro, that's Paul encouragement for the night, man. Quality Life Podcast episode 67, man. Like you said, Rotig, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's good to be back. Man, we love everybody, man. I'm gonna go ahead and dice these clips up, and I'm gonna get them out to Facebook, get them out to Instagram, get them out to TikTok. Roti gonna put them up on Quality Life Podcast 1938 on YouTube, and we're trying to get this thing rocking, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see the clips, like it, share it, repost it, comment, man. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, we trying to grow. We're trying to get a bigger set. We're trying to get a venue, you know, a place where we're gonna be in the same building with each other. We're trying to get, you know, guest space. We're trying to do all that, but we gotta take small steps, you know what I'm saying? So like they say, conversation rule the nation. So we're gonna get this thing moving right here.
No doubt.
Other than that, man, until next time.
We signing out.